Our whole content agenda is anchored around 6 theoretically simple things. And I say theoretically. It's the way consumers and businesses spend, manage, save, borrow, share, and importantly, protect money.
Blockchain as a technology has a tremendous potential to introduce process automation, business innovation, shared truth, and the new value networks into today's business processes. Samsung is looking at the number of blockchain-based use cases that introduce this concept in order to drive business impact.
Customer loyalty has changed. 38% would leave their bank if they find somewhere else a better choice, a better tariff. But also, 44% now are becoming more and more concerned by security. And clearly, 44% of them will switch should their bank face a data breach. And I'm sure that fintech will sooner or later face the same challenge. This is why, as an industry, we need to keep enhancing the user experience without compromising security. This is a strong motto at Gemalto. We think that we need to offer at the same time loyalty and trust.
Consumers are more and more interested in curated shopping that result in secure, customized, and trustworthy purchases. So whether it's by personalizing accessories or having a stylist send a curated box of tailored clothes to home, there is an expectation on the consumer side that they almost want, actually they want the retailer to know what they like. And the retailer should be able to predict what these consumers want.
And then the next major inflection point came just because of luck, which a lot of times is the case in innovation. And some guy named Thomas Watson Jr. convinced Thomas Watson Sr. that vacuum tubes are kind of interesting. And the age of the modern computer was born. And so VisaNet, which was our version of what I would argue was the first platform of service, was developed. It was the authorization system, moving from paper to electronic. But even in this, right, there's innovation. So for those that don't know, what is now called VisaNet was originally called, the authorization system was called Base 1. And some of you may know what that stands for, but it was Bank of America Systems Experiment. Right? So even then, the authorization systems, the cloud systems, were experiments, right? And so today, that gets us to where we are with VisaNet. And then the next major inflection point hits. And something that I think when we look back on, it feels like it's been with us for a long time now. But late 90s, the birth of the World Wide Web, right? Connecting all of us via, TCP/IP. And it felt like the world was really connected. And for Visa, in a lot of cases, again, we got lucky because, like the last guest from Amazon, companies like Web 1.0, companies like Amazon and eBay were created. And commerce went from a Monday to Friday, 9 to 5 opportunity to a 24/7 opportunity.
Machine learning will be increasingly applied. We use machine learning to help onboard users today, to make sure that we give them the best onboarding experience that's personalized to them. As we get more and more into loyalty and offers, we'll use machine learning to, for example, recommend what loyalty programs you may want to sign up for.
That's the stuff, because that's the boring stuff. That's what I want machines to do for me, right? That's really coming?
That is coming.
The world has changed. The balance of power has shifted. That old way of working, of being locked in a room in an ivory tower, thinking up the next best idea to sell, is dead. Who's more powerful than the CEO? Well, it's the customer. As the founder of Walmart, Sam Walton, once said, there is only one boss, the customer.